All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Bill Corcoran, and I'm here with Chuck and Chad. So excited to have them on our call today. And just quick introduction, because I'm going to throw it off to our other group members, and I always forget to introduce myself. So my name is Bill Corcoran. I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I've been with Tranont for over 2 years now, and I've been loving the products ever since. And of course, from the business side of things. And another thing that we always say we love about this company is the community. I met Chuck over a year ago, and we're best buds virtually. We met each other in Vegas last year at our Leadership Academy. And just yesterday, I met Chad, who's been part of our Tranont Men's mentoring group, and he's been willing to jump on with us, and appreciate getting to know you. And I'm going to throw it to you for a quick introduction, like who you are, how you got to Tranont, and say hi to the group.
Hey everyone, my name is Chad Busby. I'm from South Alabama in Mobile. I got to Tranont. I had weight loss surgery a couple of years ago, and we had a lady come talk to our support meeting. Her name is Annie Athmer, and she was showing us, of course, the pudding, the enriching the pudding.
Yep.
It just amazed me. Like, wow, I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It's turning to liquid the whole time. And 2 days later, I contacted Annie and asked her how I got involved. And here we are, a little bit over a month later.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So what do you do besides the Enrich? Do you take anything else but the Enrich, or?
Yes, I take the Enrich, I take Activate, I take Mojo, and I have got some Zest on the way that I have not tried yet. And I'm going to order tonight. If they have any left, I'm going to order the Quench.
The Quench?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Billy, talk about the Quench for a minute.
Oh my goodness. So there's a couple things that you brought up there, Chad, and people have been asking me the same question. Our Zest, which is the sister product to Mojo. It comes in lemonade flavors. And I've been viewing that one more as our metabolism, energy kind of component with the caffeine and the long lasting clean caffeine. So I look at it from that piece with the serotonin and the increased piece. Whereas Quench is basically Tranont's, they're putting it as a limited time offer. And what that means is they're trying to go into that electrolyte sports beverage hydration type market, and so they kind of are similar but different in a lot of those items. So it just got launched on the 9th, and so it's amazing. I definitely ordered some already, and I can't wait to get it. Chad, there's 2 flavors. You remember what they are?
They are, I don't remember it's like a fruit punch. It's not fruit punch. Yeah. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And I want to say a lemon.
Yeah, like a lemon lime, and for sure. And I definitely did both of them, but I think I'm gonna love the fruit punch one more. That's just my taste, but I heard they're both excellent.
Now, Billy, you put a graphic up sometime a couple of days ago on I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the exact. I know 0 calories, right? Like you compared it to Gatorade or something, right?
Oh my goodness, yeah. And so from this one, just from there's 5 calories in it. There's 0 grams of sugar.
There we go.
Just
0
like
grams of sugar.
True to our company, everything is plant-based, natural. But when you look at the comparatives between even the cost of going to the corner store and picking up one of these, sports drinks, I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to name, but there's Prime, there's other ones. We know what they are. And the ability to get that clean energy. I've been watching my children, especially with the Prime craze there is, and the amount of chemicals that are in that, let alone the sugar from it. So that's just another testament, I think, to our company, where they've seen where the trends are and where we need to go, and they are trialing this out. And I think it's going to be super successful because of the sales that were already in the first day, let alone moving forth.
Yeah, it was the price that when you put the infographic up that really caught my attention, because like I goof around with you all the time and tell you about playing sports and stuff, but on my way to every softball game, it's been 92 degrees in Jersey every day. If it wasn't 96, it was 92, and but I always stop for something like that, for not just water. I'll get water, and Gatorade, right? Something for the electrolytes. And then I'm just going to order this stuff tonight and have it around for, I mean, I'm playing softball twice a week, golfing, every Thursday. So it's one of those things you can just travel with you. So take
Yep, no matter where you go, sports, on the road, travel, business, all those type of things. So, I mean, I want to kind of go back to chat like that for the people that were talking about the pudding example. I always like that's where the proof is in the pudding to me comes
Right.
Oh,
because
goodness.
you talked about it liquefying. So can you maybe elaborate on what the enrich our digestive enzymes kind of did to that, or what were you kind of understanding that happened with it?
Well, from what I understand, it well, you take the enzymes, a little bit before you eat, what, 15, 20 minutes, and once you eat, it just takes the food you eat and liquefies it so you can absorb it. So you're going to absorb more of the nutrients. The older we get, the harder it is to absorb them. So you can absorb more of the nutrients. And after weight loss surgery, I don't absorb a whole lot anyway. So that really, really sold me on it. And oh, by the way, I take Nourish also. I forgot about that one. Take Nourish also.
I think we get into these calls where we just love every product and we're like, oh, what's my routine?
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh yes, I forgot that one. That's amazing. But you know what? Your approach, Chad, because that was explained perfectly from that sort of churning of the stomach of what the
Mm.
mixing of the pudding is. And that's something that's, pretty not healthy based. That's one of the things that, like, if it does that to pudding and breaks it down and liquefies it over the span of 30 seconds, just changing it, imagine what it's doing to other unhealthy foods, but mainly what is it doing to our healthy foods and helping us absorb. And for Chuck, do you want to speak to Enrich just for yourself? You have a magnificent
Well, I
story.
mean, yeah, we won't drag it out too long, but I'm a cancer survivor and I had colon rectal cancer. So they took out 18 inches of my colon, my lower colon, and that's the part that absorbs water. My digestion has never been the same since that surgery.
Mhm.
That surgery was 11 years ago. And I just figured this was going to be my new normal, was not being able to be comfortable after I ate. And when I found Enrich and tried it, it changed everything. I no more bloating. I just felt so much better after I eat. Um, it just really helps. I think for a lot of people too, it's just hard for a routine. I just keep a bottle at work and I have a bottle at home and I have a bottle to travel with. Right. So, and it's just, I don't have to do it with every meal, but I know that if I'm going to go out to dinner with my friends, I'm going to take a couple before I go out to dinner. And it's just, yeah, it's changed my life. Maybe not as much as the collagen has changed my life, but it's changed my life hugely. I mean, we've said it, I think, on every episode. I can't imagine a point in my life going forward where I'm not taking these products. I just can't imagine it. So
100%. So, quick question for you, Chad. So, like, if somebody's watching this for the first time, whether from the business side of things or the product, I mean, obviously earlier on in the journey with the product side of things, and I said, why Tranont? Why now? What would you kind of say to that in your own opinion?
Well, first of all, for my health, the Tranont's all natural, whole food, plant based. So you can't really go wrong with that, at all. Um, Secondly, I drive 18 wheelers
mhm.
and have for many, many years. And I want to get to where I can work maybe part time eventually, and where I can work more on my business, the Tranont business, instead of driving all day and then being tired in the evening and trying to work through it and then going to bed and doing it all again the next day.
Mhm.
I would rather focus more on my business than I would driving. I mean, I enjoy driving, but I would rather focus more on my business than Tranont and and make money. I'll be honest with you, just make money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Making money, helping people be healthier. I mean, honest to God,
Absolutely. Yes.
that's the better part. That's, to me, that Billy and I talk about that too. Like, just, I want people
Mhm.
to, I don't know how old you are, Chad. I'm going to be 60 in a couple of weeks. And I don't
52.
feel, I don't know what 60 is supposed to feel like, but I don't think I feel or act 60. I know I don't act 60, but the, That's all we can agree with that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you're setting me up on that one.
I know. But Chad, no, we talk about like I always talk about my dumb friends. Like I can't get my dumb friends to try it, buy into it in terms of just
Oh,
see how much you're gonna feel. And I know you're early in the journey, but have you encountered that at all? I won't call your friends dumb. I just call them your friends. Have you started talking to them about what you're doing and why you're doing it?
yes, I've actually talked to quite a few of them. Um, I've got two ladies that order from me now.
That's awesome.
Uh, they're trying it, and my son, my oldest son, actually joined today. He's been taking my products at home, so I'm like, hey, you need something to help me buy this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So he joined today, and he takes the Mojo. He's been taking the Mojo, and he absolutely loves it.
Yep.
He works security, so he's out all day, and he loves it. He loves it. But yes, I have talked to quite a few of my friends, and I post a lot on Facebook. I don't know how much of it gets seen on Instagram, on TikTok, but you know, 'cause a lot of it I can't see if they've seen it or not. But
Right.
some
Well,
people like it, some people don't pay it any attention.
well, Billy's the model of consistency. I am not, but Billy is the model of consistency when it comes to that. And someone he's always watching, whether you know they are or not.
Yeah,
Somebody's always watching. It's going to hit their feed when you don't expect it, and then all of a sudden you're going to get a bunch of questions from somebody. So don't give up
right.
on your part. That's pretty cool.
Now I've gotten a lot of questions.
It's great.
A lot of people have asked me, "Hey, I want some info." So I send them a voice clip telling them, you know, what I'm doing, and some of them have got back with me, some of them haven't, but I won't give up on them. I keep contacting them, and they're my friends, so they know they
Yeah.
know that I'm going to hit them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
And the follow-ups are
Chad,
consistent.
have you ever done anything like this before?
No, I have not. I've never ventured off on my own before. No,
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Amazing.
Congratulations on that. That's a big act of courage. That's awesome.
thank you.
Yeah. And doing all this in your first month and the way you're speaking to it and having those conversations, the consistency and getting people on your team, that's huge. It's not
Big
going to
time.
be, like you said, always easy in the moment where you feel maybe somebody didn't respond or somebody didn't do that. But think about all the people who have and all the people who are asking and just continue on that. So Chad, like, awesome work, bud. We're
Yep.
so happy to have you
Thank
on
you.
this episode and developing those relationships in this community as part of the men's health and men's health, mentoring. And so, you know what? I'm going to leave it there, but I just want to thank you for being on today's episode, and we'll be in touch soon. Yeah. All right. Have
Yeah,
a good night,
I look
everybody.
forward for these. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody.
Later, Billy. Later, Chad.